To finish out with our yoga videos for today, we will do a few of the poses that we did yesterday, and as promised, less talking this time, just more like review. So Bryn helped us yesterday with the cat cow. Cat cow is when you're on all fours, like so, and you start with your back as a table, straight, and then you're going to lift your spine towards the ceiling, towards the sky, for a cat, and then back to table, and then back down. Bring your belly towards the ground, like so. You're going to ever so slightly arch your back to be a cow. So we're going to start in table, flat back, breathe in, out. On your own, take 2 more deep breaths. And then we're going to go up into scaredy cat, into cat. Give yourself that really hunched back. Breathe about 3 really deep breaths. Go back into table. Then when you're ready, go into cow. This yoga pose actually helps you with lower back pain. So if you're having any back pain, you can always just do some cat-cow. And then from here, we're going to push up with our legs, and now we are in downward dog. Your legs should be straight. I'll go ahead and move forward so you can see. And then when you're ready, balance on one leg and kick this as high as you can, like so. You might be a little shaky, but that's okay. You're getting stronger every time you do this. Relax. Next leg. If you fall out of it, I promise that's okay. Like I said, you're getting stronger. And even though a pose is hard, you really have to push through it. And it might feel impossible for a little bit, but if you're giving up, you're cheating yourself out of a good, healthy experience. And we don't want to do that. We are going to go back on our backs and do the jellyfish like yesterday. Flat on your back. Arms up. Good, gently start your jellyfish arms. You're helping the blood flow restore in your hands after putting all the pressure on them. And after about 10 or so seconds, start with your legs. And we're gonna jellyfish for about 15 seconds. And then slowly come back down. Good, straighten out your legs and your arms. We're just gonna lay here and take 5 deep breaths. In, out. Try to breathe so deep that you really fill up your belly. 2, and breathe in again. Really fill up, out, in, really big, out, push out all the air, one last time, in, out, and when you're ready, slowly roll over onto your belly. You're gonna take your hands, push up into cobra like we did yesterday. So our hands are now holding us up, and then you will push yourself all the way up, and we will work on a little bit more of our breathing. When you take a deep breath, you want to fill up your lungs so it looks like you have a whole basketball in your tummy, and then breathe all the way out. We're going to follow our hands now, so go ahead and put your hands out, and we are going to follow them. Every time we go up, we'll breathe in and then out, in, then out. Here we go. As much air as possible. In, in. Last time. Good. All right. Relax. Now we are going to go into a staff pose. So let me move you. The staff pose is when we have our legs straight out like so. We're sitting up, and you are just going to keep your feet straight up and reach. Now don't force yourself to, because if you're forcing yourself to, and you start getting this bend in your leg. You want your legs straight. Reach as far as you can. If this is as far as you can, that's okay. We'll get there. Every day, try to reach a little bit further and further and further until you can wrap around those toes. Remember, see how my legs are bending? You don't want that. You want them straight and touch. And gentle release. Now go ahead and put your legs into a V. Point your toes, your hands on your ground. Try to reach for those toes. Grab your ankles. Now point to the sky. And then out to the sky. Out. Now instead of grabbing your ankles, grab in the middle as far down as you can go. Straight toes, pointed toes. Straight toes, pointed toes. One last time. Straight and pointed. Good. Our last couple poses for the day are going to be standing up. Good. Stand up any way you're comfortable. Start with the leg. Step out. You're going to lunge. You're going to hold it there. Probably 10 to 15 seconds. If you're comfortable, you can lunge deeper. And then go ahead, turn around. Lunge the other leg. Up. Reach for the sky. Even on your tippy toes. Down. Reach for your toes. Again, if you can't touch the ground, that's okay. Each day, try to go further. Okay, I'm gonna come up. We'll do one last bird pose, arms straight out. This is the reverse bird. Instead of going this way, we're gonna kick in front of us and hold it. And bring it down, the other foot. Bring it down, foot. Right down. Go ahead on your knees. In. Out. Take a drink if you need to. Keep taking deep breaths. Now, let me tell you, if you think that exercising and yoga is supposed to be super pretty, look at my hair. Look how crazy it is. And that's completely fine. Even though I look like I just went through a bunch of yoga, this is actually my third yoga class of the day. So my hair is extra messy, but don't even look in the mirror if it's going to bother you. It really doesn't matter. What matters is how you feel, if your muscles feel like they worked out a little bit, and if you feel a little bit more clear-headed because you took some time to yourself just to breathe and stretch and strengthen some of your muscles. If you remember how we say goodbye in yoga, we say namaste. And one last reminder, that means thank you for your time. Your time is valuable, my time is valuable. We did some really great work today. And I hope that this brought you some peace. Namaste.